Hello, Entertainment Daily lovers. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Oh my goodness, I've not even gone live and I'm seeing this. This is really funny. And I'm seeing this comment from someone called um Alexia Mba. No wonder your name is Alexia Mba. You sound like Mba. Okpokrishi. All right. Entertainment Daily lovers, welcome. And let's quickly check our sound and let's get right into this live stream. All right, so welcome and thank you very much for joining. So let's get like I said, if you didn't catch up our morning live stream, please go catch up so you understand. Okay, so in the morning, we did a live stream where I told you people about Justin Dean Tell All. So Justin is spilling the tea. So I don't even understand why the likes of Alexia here, which Alexis, Alexia, Alexia is here telling me we don't care, even if you have millions of it. Now shame on you and Justin did what you consign me. All right, so let's quickly share our live stream and we are going to get right into that conversation right about now. And I will pull up that stuff that I came across and we will listen to it together and you just be the judge for yourself. That being said, let me check my sound. Okay. Came across. All right, so sound is good. Let's share, let's get more guests in to join us. So let's say give or take an hour or an hour plus, we will be done. Welcome everyone as you're coming in. Give us a thumbs up and share to those gist partners of yours. Let's do this. Okay, so all right, so welcome Entertainment Daily lovers. We're back with more. Do you know? I said it from the beginning, Justin. All of the story you're telling, nobody's saying don't tell your story. You should have done this from the beginning because you were the one that came out to announce. Anyway, according to Justin, that was he's trying to clear the air now that a lot of people are trying to say that he was the one that came out and said he saying. So he was trying. He is actually trying now to clear the air. Um, that he did that because he was just so used to the abusive relationship that he knew he wasn't going to go anywhere if he doesn't do something drastic. So he had to take that drastic step by coming out and calling her a serial cheat and a uh, sociopath or psychopath, whatever he called her there. So he knew that those are stuff that will help him to actually leave the relationship. Okay, so let's go back to Justin Dean part 4 of the content that he has already done, where he's talking about how their relationship started, how he was the one that was brand, trying to build Chorus brand to what it was then. So we're hearing more things like that he was trying to package her like Beyonce. Okay, so who you know, who you good, good, good. Justin is just funny. All right, so came across this particular content, and it's actually Justin Dean talking with uh a let me pull that up. So first off, okay, so Justin Dean talking with a blogger, according to what the person that posted this said on the intro said Justin Dean was talking to a blogger and they had that conversation. Now, some persons are saying, "Oh, this is long time ago." You people, Justin Dean is talking now, okay, and we're trying to bring up things that he has said before, things that he has done. When I mean before, I'm talking about from when the whole problem started in their marriage, things that Justin has done before. We're bringing all of that to actually refresh everybody's memory. So as you watch his tell all now, you will be able to come up, because at the end of the day, Justin is saying Korra is the bad one. Korra is not saying anything. She has written her book telling her own part of the story, and Korra has moved on. Korra doesn't talk about Justin. Korra doesn't really care about anything Justin is doing with his life. But Justin is not stopping. So it's almost like Justin is trying to prove a point. So let's all listen to everything that Justin Dean is going to give us in this his tell-on that is going on now. I think he just did the part 5, or except he's not counting this one he just released, which we will not be discussing in this particular live stream here, because there's just so much. We're here to listen to his tape and whatnot. So I want you people to go to his Facebook and listen to the part 1 to his part 4 of that stuff. So first off, let me pull this thing up, and I will first of all read. Okay, so shout out to African Glitz TV here on YouTube. That's where I saw that video, and I listened to it several times before I was like, okay, let's sit here and let's do this. All right. So while we will listen to this, in order for us to get fair use, we will listen and we will pause it, and we would also give our 2 cents from what we're hearing, and we will continue listening. That's what we're going to do. But before I play this stuff, let me see. How long is it? Whoo, it is long. It's a long conversation. What? It's 37 minutes, 22 seconds. All right. So this is the backstory that this YouTube page is giving. He said this conversation took place several months ago. Sorry, this conversation took place several months after Justin Dean made the announcement that he was getting a divorce from Korra. Following the separation, Justin took Korra's children away just a few days after she gave birth. This led Korra to involve the police and obtain a restraining order against Justin for a month for yanking a newborn off the mother's breast. During this time, the LA chiropractor spoke with various bloggers, including Flora. Here, I don't know who the Flora is, but I guess she's also a blogger or a vlogger, whatnot. So, including Flora, a Canadian blogger, who had an intimate conversation about making Cora suffer. Unfortunately, Flora recorded their conversation and later leaked it on social media. I thought on one of the parts of this Justin's tell-all, I'll pause, like I said to you, because in order for fair use, we will read a little bit, we will listen a little bit, and we will give our 2 cents. So please, if you're here with us, comment down in the comment section. Let's talk about this. Let's keep this interactive, okay? Let's not just say, but thank you all for coming. Welcome, and subscribe if you want to hear all of the hot gist, because Justin said this is going to be a part 20 tell all story. So it's going to be a long one that we're going to be here also dissecting as Justin is talking. Okay. So Justin, on one of the parts, either the part 3 of this is tell all on Facebook, or this last part he posted today, which is the part 4, he said something when he talked about trying to say Cora has low IQ or people around her, and he talked about IQ of about 6 something or like so. So that just came to my mind when I read this line. He had this conversation with a blogger, okay? And when you hear the type of things that were said on this video, if you're watching this live stream, please don't go anywhere, because you don't want to miss a single word that is going to come out from Justin's mouth. We're going to play it in a bit, but I want us to first of all get the backstory. So the conversation, and she later leaked it on social media. That's where we stopped. So let's continue. It said, however, this marked this marked a stark departure from the man who had claimed to have been quiet for 2 years, hinting at a darker side that had been concealed. In the audio, Justin Dean expressed worries after flirting with his female patients. Tell me, what kind of professional does that? Really, nobody's saying as a man or as a woman, don't flirt, don't do whatever you want to do. But is that not something you do outside of your job, since you think your IQ is the highest, okay? It's higher than that of Albert Einstein and all of them put together. How do you not know, as the smartest person in the world, how do you not know that you do not mix business and pleasure, that can actually ruin everything for you? It can actually ruin everything you've worked hard for. I don't understand. Maybe Justin Dean's people like this Alexia Mba here, Okborikoko head, can come and answer. So let's continue. And he said he talked about neutralizing Cora and making her lose her kids forever. Say everything was under control until her sister Nancy got involved. Yeah, because she Nancy, they prepare you for body. You never see anything. So until her sister Nancy got involved. He blamed Cora for people complaining that he was intimate with them without their consent. He claimed to have a video of Cora with another man and what's going on? Sorry, my stuff I'm reading just wait. What's that? Okay. Oh. Sorry, I didn't pause the video while reading it, so I lost it. So you give me a second. Wait. Um okay, let me pause and we'll go back. So sorry, I thought I had a few minutes. Okay, so I'm trying to say where were we? Where were we? Okay, he blamed Cora for people complaining that he was intimate with them without their consent. He claims to have a video of Cora with another man to publish it if she continues to prevent him from seeing his children. He also claimed he was packaging her to be the next Beyonce. All the stars, we had the likes of Cardi B that was even talking about how, on an interview where she was talking about how she struggled and she was doing everything she could for her music to be heard. We've seen a lot of artists that and package somebody to be the next Beyonce. Like, this Justin, you're really feeling myself, feeling myself, feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. More. All right. So Justin is that he was packaging Cora to be the next Beyonce effort. Finally, he gave the lady Cora's number. Can you imagine? Giving you guys will listen to all of this in the video, okay? So finally, he gave the lady Cora's number so that she could contact her and claim she had a sex tape to get Cora to talk. All right. Welcome everybody. We're 10 persons here, so I think we're now. I'm gonna start this. Most people will actually watch the replay. So let's get right into this voice. So once again, before I start playing this, shout out to African Glitz TV here on YouTube. That's where I saw this particular video on that we're going to analyze right here. So shout out to African Glitz TV on YouTube. Okay, so give me a second. Let me put up my volume. And the reason, some person might say, well, this is a while ago. This is some months back. So why are you even bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because Justin Dean is telling his story. And if you look at what Justin said the few months after he did his announcement, or from the beginning of when he did the announcement of their divorce and whatnot up until now, Justin has never kept his words. Okay, he has never been consistent on what he's saying, and now he's trying to, in his word, trying to co-parent in peace. You guys can go watch that on his Facebook. I'm not just saying what he didn't say. That's what he said. Now he's trying, or he's been trying to co-parent in peace with Cora Obidi, but she's making everything difficult for him. So I want us to listen to this record, okay, and let's see who is trying to co-parent in peace. Okay, some people just don't understand that it's not all about taking sides. It's about putting everything, laying all the evidence and everything, and putting two and two together, and you get the answer. Let's go. I'm trying to be peaceful. I've been trying to just let me know if you guys can hear me, if you can hear this.
It's getting out of control. It's getting out of control. The legal system doesn't seem to be helping much. Uh, in fact, it's insane.
All right, so right here, okay, so that post you had, the YouTuber had actually put some stuff on screen to make you understand what was going on.
Doing things online with women that I should not.
This is Justin talking with a blogger. Okay, the voice of the male voice you're hearing from now on is Justin, and the female voice you'll be hearing is the blogger from Canada.
And it was, I mean, it's a survival. No, I understand. I get it. I get it, Justin. So the reason why I have this phone call is because I'm trying to be honest with you about what's going on. You sound like a reasonable human being. Cora's just messaged me and saying that I'm not allowed to see my children because of this, because she has evidence against me in this exact realm. So I'm just asking you, what's the context of these girls? Is it sexting or is it related to my professional career? No, it's more intimate. I won't necessarily call it sexting, but it's intimate. Is it recent or in the far past? Recent. It's 2021, between 2021, early 2022.
Okay, so first off, let's get this out of the way. An innocent person won't be asking the type of questions that Justin is asking here. If you would agree with me, disagree if you want, but I'm just telling you what I noticed. This that you're asking, somebody is saying, the blogger is telling him that two ladies sent her stuffs that are not so good about Justin. He did not come out to say, well, I'm not that kind of person, I didn't do it. He's saying, is it something that happened of recent time? He was trying to get the blogger to tell him who these ladies were. She said she already promised the people that she was not going to out them, the same way that she's promising, giving Justin her word that whatever both of them they discuss will remain private. Also, this blogger is actually a shameless person too. Actually, you cannot be promising people things and you don't keep to it. It's almost like, you know. Anyway, so let me put the volume back on. Let's keep listening. An advert. I didn't want to skip the advert. Okay, the person that put this on needs to make some coin too.
That narrows it down quite a bit because I don't think there's enough. And like I said, it's only two, but again, that does not constitute. I can only say the only thing I can say is that based on the texting, it's not enough to remove your kids from you. It's not like I don't see any reasonable court that would do that. It's not. No, it's nothing because no. She texts me and she says she has evidence of me like doing it from a doctor perspective, like let me see your boobs and you see your boobs on your doctor. You know what I mean? No, those aren't the same I have, which means it's not. It's not the, no. That's what you have, or not? That's not the one I have. No. Okay, so that's not the one I have. Yeah, if you've been in a toxic marriage, you know what's going on. Like, I know.
Are you guys understanding this? This is just giving Harvey Weinstein's vibe. I mean, R. Kelly. Can you imagine? Justin Dean is trying to figure out which of the. That means he has done so much that he has actually lost count. He doesn't even know if it's the one he did when he was at work or off the walk or where. Like, he's just out there doing a whole lot of BS. And then, yet, the korra was the one that he referred to as a serial cheat. Why didn't he even say both of them? Himself and his ex-wife. Why didn't he say himself and his ex-wife? So that people will understand that, okay, this is a bitter divorce, but you're not actually exempting yourself. You are out there doing the most, but you refer to the other person as serial cheater. Anyway, let's keep listening to their conversation.
No, but you know what? I'm also a bit, I'll be honest with you. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy. It is hard. Believe me, I go through that. I still go through that. Until my kids turn 18, I'm probably never going to have kids. But please, there is a time to do everything and anything. Do not respond to her anymore. Do not even mention, like try to erase.
The fact that Justin, and some of you might be wondering, why am I not just playing this straight up? I cannot play this straight up because this is not my content. I've given a shout out to the owner of the, at least the person I know that published this or here, which is the African Glitz TV here on YouTube. So in order to make it a fair use, I have to actually also impute one or two in between. So I'm not just consuming their content without making some changes. That's YouTube law for those of you that are not content creators. So you understand. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I say it. I say it said, I am worried for Justin's mental health. Hmm. He's headed only one way. He needs to let her go. He's obsessed. Well, he's in the medical line, so he should know better.
From your head. When you do your live video, it doesn't matter what someone says or someone does.
And there's something I want to also add about this blogger. I think this blogger is a very cunning person. That's just what I think, because if you notice, she first informed him that two ladies sent her something, that he was doing something that they didn't really like or whatnot, and Justin was trying to describe which of them was it, one on my job and whatnot, and she was like, no, that's not the one I have. And then she now went into, I think she's also portraying herself, I don't know if maybe truly she too, she went through a nasty divorce, but she was trying to tell him that she's been through that also, and don't respond, don't do this, don't do that. All of that this lady is doing is just a way to gain Justin's trust, so that Justin will be comfortable enough to open up and tell her enough that she needs to get. So this lady was actually, in my opinion, playing both of them, because just be patient with me. Like I said, don't go anywhere, and you will hear where Justin will give this lady Cora Obidi's phone number and Nancy's phone number. Somebody that you don't know. Let's listen.
Not even mention her. And I know I need to do that. I'm just so. It's difficult. And you gotta understand, 6 months ago, I was gonna kill myself because of what she was saying. It's hard. I wouldn't tell you that. Like, we go through these things. It is hard. It is.
From what we've heard Justin Dean say, or all the things that Justin has said over the months, over the years, it's been 2 years ago, 3 years ago since their divorce or so. How is it that Justin Dean is now playing the victim, talking about for the things, because of the things that Cora said, he wanted to go and unleave himself, he wanted to buy himself. He is also toxic. He said she's toxic, but he is also giving toxic vibe on the internet. So I don't understand how you can be this mean with such foul words coming out of your mouth, and yet you want to go and buy yourself or unleave yourself.
Hard, Justin. But you don't want to see the father who comes across as he's unstable and anything. And I think that's what you're being pushed to do. You're being pushed to show a side of yourself that does not maybe reflect who you are. And what you want to show at the end of the day is that you are a stable person, that you are mentally sane. If they want to continue doing what they're doing, fine, let them do it. And I have condemned the fact that your daughter has been brought into this. I have condemned that over and over again. But I'm telling you,
I say this again. How is it that even at this point, Justin cannot figure out that this lady was just stroking his ego at first, trying to gain his confidence, then started stroking his ego, so he will be so comfortable that he will be voicing out so much more.
You will gain a lot by ignoring her, totally ignoring her. You will gain a lot. Let her do her thing with her family, with her friends. And at the end of the day, if you have a good lawyer, you're gonna be able to see your kids, and no one will take that away from you. No one. It doesn't matter whether you cheated. You are a human being. You do not belong to her. She doesn't belong to you. Yes, you were married. She cheated as well. It hurt you. But at the end of the day, that's not the point. The point is that it now has to do with your kids. And it has nothing to do with both of you. You're done. Both of you should move on. You're done.
All right, so once again, another advert. Let's allow the advert to play out and then we will listen. But Joe, the fact that Justin was so comfortable with this blog and Justin was just spilling, I don't understand. For me, the way the lady sounded, I'm not surprised that this voice note or this their conversation somehow found its way to the internet. Like she went in knowing that she wanted something to push herself. So if it's going to come from Justin, good for her. That's why she took Korobidi's contact, took Nancy's contact, because she was not sure who is going to spill first. So she wanted to have all their contacts so she would be able to speak to all of them. But Justin, again, just proved the kind of person he is. All right, so let's take the volume back up.
Nobody should dictate your relationship to your kids. Nobody should take that away from you. Neither should you take that away from the mother. But if those are the games they want to play, you should stay away from that. Even when you see a video like that of her, please call your family, talk to them, laugh with them. Just try to forget that because you are going to be pushed to make a mistake. Yeah, or say something. Or say something that you do not want to say. You understand me? It's not easy. And I know it. I'm just like, no, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like I found out she was literally like having sex with random men while she was 4 months pregnant. You know, like she's a prostitute.
Can you imagine? Did you all hear what he said? Like he found out she was busy banging other men when she was 4 months pregnant, that she's literally a prostitute, calling her names. This is a blogger you are talking to. Because the lady has finished stroking your egos and making you feel like um both of you are best of friends. She's someone you can confide in, and Justin just fell for it and started bashing. This same person is supposed to be the mother of your kids. Let's keep listening.
She was literally accepting money for organizing threesomes with rich Nigerian men. And I understand that when you find out these things, it hurts. It hurts so bad. But now it's because I dedicated 5 years of my life to her career. She wouldn't be where she is without me. And it hurts because like she used me to get where she is, and then she's going to destroy me on the way out. But one other thing you have to understand is that whenever you help people progress in life, if they don't want to be able to one day say it's thanks to him that I'm where I am today, they will try to destroy you and paint a picture of you to show the world that you're not this nice person because they do not want to owe you anything. You understand what I mean? Because they do not want to be able to admit one day that it is because of you they're where they are. But what I'm saying is that, Justin, you have 2 beautiful daughters. If you're not careful, they will paint a picture of you just to make.
I told you people that this lady went in knowing, I believe this lady took her time to watch Justin's videos, try to consume content from Justin, try her best to understand the kind of person. And when you look at Justin, it's not even difficult. From few videos of Justin, you can actually tell one or two things. Coming in with all this, oh, you don't want your daughters to grow up and see that this, but at the same time, you that had all the conversation, you're the same person that blasted this whole thing online. You did not think of the same children that she's speaking about right here. So do you guys see the reason why I'm saying even this blogger, her way no pure, straight up?
Sure that you don't see your kid. Do not let that happen. See, the thing is, that's not going to happen. What's more likely to happen is she doesn't understand the laws here. Where are you from? Where do you live? I'm in Canada. here in Canada. So Korra had two child services investigations against her, and she doesn't understand what she's saying. Our kids are more likely to end up in foster care. Yeah. Than be with her.
Oh, that's another advert again. Oops.
Than be with her.
A lot of adverts. Sorry for that.
So, like, I'm trying my best to just move forward in my life, and it's just like I haven't said anything negative about her in a month. And that's what I said in one of my videos. That what did you do in the last 30 days? What did you do that prompted that reaction? What did you do? I couldn't understand. You know, I kind of question myself. Why is her sister in the United States? And you know, I question myself, but I had answers for myself, which may be wrong. I say, is she there? Like, I even came to the point of saying, is she there to move some money out on behalf of Korra? You know, that's exactly that's the only reason she's here. There's no other logical reason. Yeah, there's none. Unless because Korra's bipolar. Yeah. And she has gone to the psych ward before, so maybe she was close to going to the psych ward, and maybe that's why her sister came. Because I couldn't find a reason to justify her presence. And again,
isn't this funny that a blogger is talking about? I cannot find a reason to justify the presence of somebody's sibling coming to visit them. It is so ridiculous. It is super, super ridiculous, really. Let's just keep listening.
We are not perfect. We are not perfect. But fight to make sure that your kids are not affected by this. And the way you fight is that do not entertain her on social media. Let her do her thing. Let her keep talking about you. Let her keep accusing you. All you do is sit back, get your evidence, and get yourself a good lawyer. That's all. Have a great lawyer. Yeah, that's all. The rest, do not entertain her, because it will be easier for your lawyer to work with what he may already have. Because to be honest, with everything that has happened so far, there is enough evidence there just to decide on this kid's custody. There's enough. There's enough. And if she's not careful, I mean, if she was dealing with a psycho, the person would have said, you know what, I would like her to go to a psychiatric evaluation before trial. Which I'm very, very likely to do anyways. And the results will be presented at trial. The report shall be presented, and it shall be determined whether she's mentally fit to even take care of herself. Yeah. So yeah. I hate that, Justin. I separated from my ex-husband, and again, this was, I think it was the best thing for us, for me to do for my life, so that I could move forward with my life. I didn't want anything to do with the court, but he didn't leave me a choice, because when somebody who makes over $600,000 a year.
Now, at this point, one would think that a person that is really smart, and I'm using this word because if you watch Justin's video, he kept referring to Korra and everyone around her as people that are not smart, people that don't think, people that their IQ is so low. And I'm thinking, okay, well, if you're saying all of this, then your IQ must be very, very high up there. That's why you're looking down on other people. But then you could see this lady coming in with her own story, just trying to make him so comfortable. You know, there's a way someone will just approach you. We're not talking about someone that is your friend, someone that this is a stranger, and yet you're so comfortable telling the person, and you're not even seeing the red flags that she's talking about this, she's talking about that, she's trying to just be in a place where you will give her enough ammunition that this person didn't come to help Justin, but I think Justin was thinking this lady came to actually work for him.
Declines to take 3 months rent for you to move out of the marital home, to get a place for your kids and yourself. He's only asking you to go to court. That's the only reason I went to court in the first place. because I had never worked in Canada in my life. I moved here. I started giving birth and everything. So at the end of the day, I told my ex, despite everything you've done to me, despite the hurt I still have, there's one thing I cannot deprive you from. It's your kids. It's your kids. Because I, as a mother, I understand the feeling of being without your kids. I do understand. I do know the feeling. So she should understand that you are a human being. All you want, all you need is to see your kids and let it be the only thing you're interested in. The rest, forget about her. Forget. I'm trying. It's not easy. It's gonna come with time. It's gonna come. Well,
Tu programa Business. So we have another advert. We're going to allow the adverts to play. Okay, so they can make some coin too. All right, so let's give it a few seconds. And oh, this is a long one. This is a long ad. One of two. Okay, countdown, countdown, countdown. But seriously, Justin, there is just so much. There is so much online that people will listen to audios like this, posts, write ups, so much. People will draw their own conclusions. So, this 20-part tell all story won't help anything, in my opinion. Okay, so let's proceed.
Honestly, it's coming up to a professional career. I know, and which is even more why you have to be quiet. Let her sing. Let her make those mistakes. And quite frankly, if I was a professional, like if I wasn't doing what you're doing right now, and someone came and sabotaged my business, I would take legal actions. I would take legal actions. I am going to take legal action. Yeah. That's already going to happen. Because it's not fair. I mean, it's not fair. The relationship is over. Both of you made mistakes, but in your situation, there's always a bad and a worse. And to be honest, I can say this without any doubt in my mind that she was not easy to live with. We can tell from what we see. We can tell. She was like, honestly, up until today, with all this like coming after my professional career stuff, because she's saying basically there's girls that I was sexting with that was kind of in like a professional standpoint. No, it's not. It's not professional. Well, that's
This is how you figure out people that are very evil. This lady, she's just talking from both sides of her mouth. One minute she's trying to encourage him, the next minute she's trying to ginger him. Oh, if somebody will come for my this, I'm going to sue. That's when I'm going to go to court. If you try to mess with my career, that's when I'm going to this, that's when I'm going to that. But when she came in and she told him, for those of you that started listening with me from the beginning, when she said two ladies sent her something that he did, he was asking, is it in my job, is it off my job, is it what? Because he couldn't even remember, and in his own words he has done a lot, okay, but then he could not really remember. So how is she lying? How is she messing with your job when you literally admitted that yes, you've really done you've done a lot? So how is anybody messing with your job? But this lady was just really pumping him, the way you pump a wheel of the tire, and you put the air and you just pump, 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 keep pumping, keep pumping. That's what this lady was doing.
Well, means I do not have those ones then. Yeah. So I've been in some pretty deep, dark places, and that was kind of the only thing that kept me alive sometimes, honestly. But do not give up on the blackmail, okay? Do not. Just if she wants to do that, and again, it's just text messages. It's not like they can prove it, right? Yeah, but if it's, well, you know what? Guess what? If she keeps doing that, you could say she was the one texting using your phone. That all you said was hi, and she continued the conversation. That you didn't send those ones. That's all. Just, I mean, you have to defend yourself as well. If that's the time you guys live together, and she wants to accuse you of these things, you say no. I saw this text. I answer by saying hi, and the rest, I'm not the one who wrote them. Probably got set up. Yes. That's all.
Okay, so that's another advert coming up. So you people can see how this woman is suggesting all the type of ungodly thing that Justin should do, and Justin is nodding his head like a agama lizard, nodding his head in his own mind. Oh my goodness, this is such a smart person that is giving me advice on what to do, not knowing that this person was actually digging the grave for him to go and lay in and have some fun in there. And he actually dug himself into that pit because he kept asking the lady. He really wanted to know if these women said he did something on the job or it was off the job. Several times he kept pressing her to give names or give more description, but she just didn't want to. But she was getting the informations that she wanted to get from him because he kept talking, even though the lady was not giving him anything. If it's some persons, they will just stop and won't tell you anything also, but not Justin. Okay, so let's
Trying to ruin your life. You guys are over. You can both leave your life. She wants to ruin my life because she wants to get full custody of the kids, leave the country. I know. And that's what she wants. Well, don't let that happen, but do not talk anymore. It's not going to happen. Even if I lost my license and everything else, I wouldn't lose the kids. No. No. Oh, boy. Sometimes that's why I say rather than being married to the wrong person, it's best to be single because you meet some people in life that just cause you to not only lead you into great depression, but also some of the things you do because you're in such a dark place. Really, I really hope you're going to get out of this. I really hope and move on with your life. Yeah. I don't know. If she starts posting those images, and then my board gets a hold of it and everything else. Unfortunately, I do not even know someone who knows horror. Not I. I would have if I knew someone who speaks to her, I would have tried to get in contact with her after her sister leaves. Because I can give you her phone number. Yeah, if you have her phone number, text me. I will try to get in contact with her. I can give you her phone number. Yeah. But you can never ever say you got it from me because it's a violation of restraint. Never, Justin. And I will tell you why. And that's why when I came on social media yesterday, I did not disclose this information because I wanted this to just go to sleep. Okay? I wanted him to go to sleep. That's why, What information? The fact that I was contacted by two girls. I just wanted this to go away. I want it to go away too. Is there any way? Because I don't know who to trust these days. Yeah. Is there any way you can tell me who they are? Unfortunately, I promised Justin, and to be honest, I promised.
do you all see? A clear conscience fears no accusation. He still asked the lady, is there a way you can tell me who they are? Is there every time they talk for a few minutes, he will bring it back up. He will wait for, to see if the lady will also both of them were just playing mind game, but I think the lady outsmarted Justin 110% here. I say it said, does this woman think she is a she's a psychologist? Maybe she had to read up because she did well. She did a good job. She did a good job. The information, why I say she did a good job? The information that if Justin was a smart person, he wouldn't have given, he gave her. because she came in with all this bogus story that might not even be true, forgetting that she's the blogger and her number one aim is to build her blog. Okay. And put it out there. You see, people are talking about her now. It's just that her name might not be here, but by the time you put two and two research, you find out who did this video. Do you understand? So she knew why she wanted to insert herself. That's why those other people too, that a lot of people think that they are really supporting Justin. They're not there to support Justin. They are there to cash out with this story. And a lot of people knows that because people can see the truth and stand by the truth, if you try to stand against the truth, it will give you even more audience. That's the truth. If you come out here now and you start just talking about something that doesn't make any sense, most times when people don't make sense, those they bring the traffic. It's normal on social media. So if you're just joining us, I see we're 18 persons here. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Thank you very much. We are here listening to Justin Dean's audio because he's doing his 20-part series, Tell All. Just as Koro Obidi wrote a book telling her own part of the story, Justin Dean said he's also going to tell his own, and he's doing his own Tell All on Facebook. So, since he's doing his tell all, people are putting two and two together because he said people are not really thinking, people are allowing Cora to mess with their brain. Cora is deceiving people, she's actually the bad one, and everybody's out here feeling sorry for her. So, let's dig up everything that is available, okay, on Cora, on Justin, and then when he finishes, because Cora has her book out there, so you can go purchase the book and read it, or if you've already bought and read it or borrowed from someone or whatever. But if you've read Cora, so you've heard Cora's own part of the story. And Justin has been talking ever since. I don't even know why he feels he needs to do a tell-all, but let's give him time to finish his own tell-all also, and dig up everything that we can find on the internet, so we can draw our own conclusion also, because we know that there is Justin's story, Cora's story, and then the truth. So there's always three sides of a story, not two, three. Okay, the truth is always somewhere there in between. So let's keep listening.
I promise, and I did it for a reason. I understand from a promise perspective, but I'm not going to push you on it. I'm just trying to like learn human behavior and stuff like that. And you're saying this is recently, son. And if they're Americans, because I never talk to Americans. That's weird. I can't say where they're from, but they're two ladies.
So he's actually trying. Do you see what he said? He's trying to learn human behavior. So it's possible that this blogger came in not telling him that she was a blogger, but actually told him that maybe she's a psychologist, she's a psychiatrist, she's something, someone that can actually help you to understand human behavior. That's why he said he's just asking all these questions because he's trying to understand human behavior. Please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, you love our analysis over here, or you're enjoying this gist, okay, of Koro Obidi and Justin Dean, subscribe, turn on notifications so you always catch us. When you don't catch us live, you'll be able to come back and watch the replay. And I talked about the playlist because since we'll be following this whole story, Justin is doing part 20. All of that we will cover the investigation of Cora's attack in the UK and all. So that's a lot. I've already created the playlist, so the live stream and the videos are in there. Anyone that you missed, please go right back, click on the playlist. When you see it, you recognize it on the channel. Just go into my channel and you see it, Koro Obidi and Justin Dean saga. Click on that playlist, and it has to do with everything that concerns Koro Obidi and Justin Dean and nothing else. All right, that being said, let us continue listening to Justin Dean exposing himself.
I can't say where they're from, but they're two ladies. Two of them. They are not, the text messages and not too explicit, like they're not too explicit. Like it doesn't read like it's, and it was something that had to do with your job. It was more personal, like you knew this person, you know, from outside your job.
Ignite your inner shine.
Advert again. And another thing that I want people to take note of is the fact that when he was asking this lady, he said, "Are they Americans?" And he laughed and said, "Funny enough, I don't really talk to Americans." What does that tell you? So Justin Dean has a certain type of people that he wants to target, because he knows that these people will not know one or two about the American laws and how what's not. So even if something happens, you won't be able to report him in the state and it will not affect him in any way. Do you understand? So just
It was more about you flirting with with these girls. But there's no exchange of nudes or anything like that because I don't send that stuff. No, there was no exchange. I didn't see any nude pictures. They didn't show me though.
isn't this funny? If you know that you're someone that you can flirt, you can do whatever you do, but you don't send nudes, why are you even asking the person that, oh, hope it's not anything to do with nudes and stuff? Because I know I don't send that stuff. Are you come on, man? You guys just listen for yourself. But please don't forget to subscribe, okay?
A bit more about me. Both of you. I didn't see any nude. Just see all of that. All of that. See right there. Yeah. So I didn't. And like again, like I'm giving you my word. I also give my word, right? And for me, I've always been this way. My word means a lot to me. And if I can do something to help calm down Cora, I would try to do it. But I do not want to be honest, I do not want to expose people coming to me and saying, hey, listen, I know you're defending him and everything, but he's not as clean as you think he is and everything. So I'm not trying to say, I never really tried to portray that, even though people's like, it's just like, and people just don't understand what a monster she is. You know? I'm sure people do, but maybe those.
She is the monster, but Justin is out there doing the most. I just don't understand. I don't understand this man. I don't.
We do not understand that people will leave overseas and young girls, big dreamers.
Yeah, here this the blogger is trying to act like Boo Boo the Fool, talking about people living overseas, people trying to, it's just so funny how people in some part of the world will try to portray themselves as if they don't like money, they don't like the good life. It's other people that will want to hustle and do anything just to make the coin. But then, anyway, make I no talk. Una know una self. No, na dey lick nyash. No, na dey do all the nonsense. No, na dey collect dogs. They carry dog, bola, they service on herself all in the name of money. But yet, it's other people that needs to be blamed. Mumu blogger.
So I don't think you have people believe you as well, right? It just happens that she's probably just a female, and many we have been in bad situations and relate to her better. Yeah. So yeah, the one thing I can only try to do, to be honest with you, is to get in touch with her and try to talk to her peacefully, try to appease her. I can't talk to her because she's a restraining order. No, I say me. The only thing I can do on your behalf is to, not say I'm coming on your behalf, no, but just try to lure her to calm down and see the good side of co-parenting and the good side of trying to settle this without anything calming further. Yeah. Wow. I wouldn't wait until her sister's gone because the worst of it's gonna be while her sister's here. Okay. And do you have any chance also have the contact information for the lady with that nanny or something? I have her Instagram, I think. But that girl is like.
Okay, so we have another advert here. So Justin Dean is afraid of Nancy, because said it would be worse if this lady would try to go and lure Cora And I don't even understand why the lady is using the word lure Cora. Because why do you even want to lure someone? This is a private, these two people were once married. Why do you feel like you need to take sides with one person and go and lure the other person to do one thing or do the other? In fact, it's really nice that this thing backfired on Justin, because the way he was just accepting that this lady should go and lure Cora and even blackmail her, do this one, do that, or just he wanted to do whatever he could just to get what he wanted. And such people, when it gets to such desperation, then such people becomes very dangerous because they can go any mile to achieve their goals and their aims. Anyway, the advert is still playing, so that's why I'm just keeping the conversation going. But you just see where this lady was going with this her talk.
Yeah. Because let me tell you something, Justin. Here's the thing. In order to be able to neutralize Korra, you also have to neutralize her environment. You have to be able to get her environment on board. Because if not the job, yeah. The main thing with Korra is it's fuck the nanny, it's her sister. Her sister's fucking psycho. Like, everything was under control until her sister got involved.
Did you hear that? The Korobili's sister is effing psycho. Everything was okay until the sister got involved. But your head when he said Korobidi is it's also a psycho, a sociopath or a psychopath or whatever. And now it's the sister's fault. So he's not even straight with his words. One minute he's blaming Cora, the next minute he's blaming Nancy.
Okay. I will, yeah. We'll find a way around that. So I need Cora's number. Yeah. And like, if she wants to co-parent, if she starts releasing this stuff against me to ruin my career, I'm gonna have to like, because let me put it this way. Every single law that would make you lose a child, Cora has done. Yes. Yeah. So she needs to understand. I'm literally putting a restraining order on her tomorrow. Okay. You know what? Before you do that, let me. Do you by any chance?
First off, Justin is saying that he wants to co-parent in peace. Even his 20-part story that he's telling now, he's saying the same thing. But at the same time, he's trying to scheme so they can give him full custody. How is that co-parenting in peace?
And have Nancy's WhatsApp number. I do. But like, you understand that I'm literally about to put a restraining order on this. Listen, Justin, I know you're mad. I know. It's not about being mad. Like, let me help you understand. Okay? It's not about being mad. It's about this. Cora assaulted June. She dislocated June's shoulder. And she told June that she wished she was never born. When I tried to take her out of the room, she came across the room and nearly pulled June's arm out of the socket. If I didn't like hold June, she would have a dislocated shoulder. And she's been actively trying to get me to convince. I have enough evidence against her to make her lose her kids forever. You understand? I understand. Alienation and everything else. I have been perfect.
If you have all this evidence, why did you not present them when you went to court? Or why did you not take her to court first and present everything? By now, you wouldn't even be talking with the blogger when he was making this, when they were having this conversation. If he had presented everything that he said she had broken all the laws that you need to keep in the US in order to have a child in your custody, or else, they will come and collect the child or children from you. Justin, bye.
I understand.
He doesn't even believe himself. More advert. I feel like Justin was just saying all of these things just so this particular lady would really work on his behalf, since she's asking for Koro Billy's number and that of Koro Billy's sister. And I just hope that Cora changed her number after her divorce, because the number is out there, because you will clearly hear it on this thing. The lady did not mute anything. Do you understand? So let's go in. Advert is over.
Well, Nadine, I don't know. It's not like that. Do you think? Okay, this is just me asking. Okay, I don't know. Do you think at this point in time the restraining order is gonna do? Is gonna like? Yes, is it gonna help in the current situation? Is it gonna help? That's all what I'm trying to understand. Is it gonna help? Is it gonna help? It's gonna put Cora in front of a judge and potentially make her lose her kids' custody forever. So, like, it's like a restraining order is actually the easiest way for me to win full custody. You get me? And vice versa. We already went to court for a restraining order, and she lost. So, like, if I put a restraining order on her, with everything that she's doing, she's fucked. Okay. So, I don't want to do that. But she's not stopping fighting. I have actively said on social media at least 20 times, I want to co-parent in peace. Because she's actively keep trying to destroy my character. I have people reaching out to me that I've never met saying that I raped them. There's all this like Me Too movement going against me. Do you understand? I understand. So like I have to protect myself, okay? I have to protect my kids. Okay, is it not better for you to talk to your lawyer first before you put a restraining order? My lawyer is the one that's wanting to put the restraining order. Oh, okay. No, if it's your lawyer saying it, that's fine. I just wasn't sure. You understand? My lawyer is.
I say it, you're very correct, because I say it said, why not talk to a lawyer, Justin, if you are so confident, rather than a random blogger. Maybe this lawyer actually presented herself as something else. I said this lawyer, this blogger actually presented herself as something else. Maybe Justin didn't even know that this person was a blogger, because I think, if except he was thinking that the blogger, if he knew it was a blogger, then maybe he was expecting the blogger to actually work against Cora Obidi 100%. Okay, bringing every information to him, trying to lure Cora, because the lady said it herself that she's going to try to lure Cora. That's why she was asking for Cora's phone number and Nancy's contact. So Justin just saw this lady as a doctor, a therapist, a psychologist, a what just anything that has to do with, in fact, a counselor, everything, a lawyer, a barrister, a judge, a magistrate, everything this lady was to him. So he was just talking to her, asking her questions, telling her this, telling her that, and he was just so okay doing it.
Trying to put a restraining order on me, on her. Like what she's doing, she's doing anything against my kids. Now she's saying I can't see my kids. Justin, what about an order? Does the restraining order then in your state include the fact that she can speak about you directly or indirectly? Well, that would be part of the restraining order. Okay, that's fair. So that's what I don't want to put her.
This blogger is really weird and whack, because Cora doesn't even talk about Justin. Most of the time, you see Cora live on Facebook. She's dancing. She's talking about her music. She's cooking. She's eating. She's going, like, she's just doing something and talking to her viewers, her followers, and carrying them along. She doesn't really sit down and start analyzing what Justin is doing or what he's not doing. I think that's not even something that she wants to do. So this one that the lady is saying, oh, will that restraining order stop her or prevent her from talking about you? And he too, he's like, yes, yes, I too often I don't get
Sure,
sense.
but like, if she doesn't start playing ball and start like co-parenting in peace, she stands to lose her kids. Even if I lose my job and everything else because of what she's saying online, she's standing to lose her kids forever. She's guilty of child neglect. She's guilty of child abuse. She's guilty of child physical
Says
abuse,
you.
emotional abuse, alienation, and refusing to give me my kids. Now, if it's your legal counsel advising, I think whatever is being. Yeah, I mean the restraining order is right there. It's right there, and she's not seeing how this could go downhill for her. You understand? Yeah. So yeah, she's just not seeing it. Well, as long as the one thing you're really looking for is that both of you get to start talking about it all on social media, right? And like you said, if I'm not talking, I'm defending myself. No, I'm not accusing you. I'm just saying.
He said, I'm not talking, I'm just defending myself. She doesn't even talk about you, Justin. You are the one talking about her. And this lady is just playing stupid because she wants to get all the information from Justin. And Justin just kept talking and talking and talking and not even realizing that the lady knows that Cora is not talking about Justin. Because if this lady really, really wanted to fight for Justin, there is no way that anybody should have heard of this conversation that they both had in private.
I'm just making a statement here that your point, the point you're trying to make here is that you want both of you to just move on. Yeah. Let her stop talking about you, and you're not going to talk about her as well. And I still have more evidence. I literally have a sex video of her with another man. Yeah, that's what I was talking about yesterday. I said,
Can you imagine? A person that wants to co-parent in peace is talking about, I have a sex tape of her with another man. So, in other words, if she does not behave or do what you want, you're going to blackmail her, you're going to threaten her that you will release those stuff or whatever. So Justin is just contradicting himself, coming now to do this part 20 live streams that he's doing on Facebook, that I guess he will drop another one. Over here it's already 12 midnight, but I know in the US it's still daytime. So I'm believing by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, Justin would have dropped another video, because he said if Cora does not apologize, he is going to do up to 20 parts of this content, and he has done four already. So we might be waking up to 5 and 6 in the morning over here in Europe. So listening to what he said here now and what he's saying 2024, you can tell that something is wrong with Justin's head.
this goes down both sides. I mean, it's going to be easy. So when you talk to her, let her know that I have a sex video of her with another man.
Another advert. So you see, he told the lady that he's got that on her, and he said, when you talk to her, let her know that I have this. So in other words, Cora doesn't know yet that he has that stuff, but he wants to use this lady to get that information to Cora, to scare her to back down from whatever he wants her to back down from, or do, or to scare her to do whatever he wants her to do. I'm waiting for the advert to finish playing, and then we'll keep listening. So this doesn't show that this person wants to co-parent in peace. It doesn't at all. I say it that just is not normal. He doesn't want to co-parent. He's the definition of a toxic, obsessed ex, and Cora needs to protect herself and her kids. Absolutely. Absolutely. Justin is not presenting himself the way that he thinks that he is, because he's actually surprised that people are not feeling sorry for him, people are trolling him and all of that, but you've done a lot of harm to your own reputation. That's just the truth.
Yeah. I would try talking to Nancy. I'll really try to get a little meeting, one-on-one meeting with her. I would try. These are unreasonable people. They're not going to listen to you. Let me give you an example of the unreasonability. I had a big multi-million-dollar deal for Korra with Snoop Dogg.
With Snoop Dogg.
His team. Do you know what their advice to Korra is? No. Stop hypersexualizing yourself around your children. Take your children out of your brand, or tone down your sexuality. Oh. You know what she told him? No. Fuck off and die.
I'm just wondering who's going to believe what Justin just said now, that he got a deal with Snoop Dogg and his team. As if Snoop Dogg is still alive, oh. So it's possible to get Snoop Dogg and his team and ask them if they've ever met this Justin, and if Snoop Dogg ever told uh Cora to hypersexualizing herself in front of her kids, and if Cora will look at him and tell him to F off and go and die. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. Snoop Dogg. There's nothing Justin didn't say. Oh, he was packaging her to be Beyonce. Now he got a contract that be trying to get her a multi-million deal with Snoop Dogg. What else are we going to hear? He also tried to get a contract with Bill Gates, with what's the name? With all the top 10 billionaires in the US. He tried to get her a contract with all of them, Donald Trump and the rest. Ha! Justin, Linus Umba. I say it, are you laughing?
Oh, wow.
He had her set up for life to be the next Beyonce, but she wouldn't listen.
I'm at loss for words here. Well, so was I. And yeah, this woman has divorced me because I wouldn't pretend to lick her vagina on a music video. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're not dealing with a mentally sane person here. We're dealing with a highly unstable, emotionally insane person. Wow.
Now he describes her as they're not dealing with someone that is mentally stable. The Korobit is highly unstable. But now go to his Facebook and watch this his 20-part tell-all story. He said it himself that the love bombing era, that's what he called it, in China was the best moment in his life. So wait, I'm trying to find out. So does it mean that when Cora was single, she was mentally stable? When she started dating him in China, she was still mentally stable because he said she respected him, she treated him like a king, and he responded in kind to her. Those are his words, and those early days in China was the best time in his life, that he was madly in love with Cora Obidi. That's how he knew in few months that he wanted to marry that woman. So if she was mentally stable then, and then both of you got married, went to Nigeria, got married, then relocated to the US, and then she became mentally unstable, what does that tell you? When you were not in her life, she was mentally stable. When you initially came into her life, she was mentally stable. From the way you described everything, you said she was a great performer. You will not take that from her. She was this, she was that. That despite the fact that you don't like her anymore, but you will not take that from her, that she was this, she was that. She treated you very nice, but things changed when you people moved to the US. So it simply means that you did something too, okay? You did something, not just her. So if she's now mentally unstable, the way you're describing it, then you should also take responsibility for the BS that you might have done to her.
Oh, good times. So, I mean, I reached out to you because you seem like a rational, insane. You seem like a rationally sane person that is being objective and is
A
talking.
rational,
What a
sane
toxic
person.
relationship is, and that's it. Obviously, I'm asking you not to release that information. No, I will not. I will not. I will not. Definitely, you have my word on that. I will never do that. Again, like I said, I'm a parent myself, and I would not like anything that can potentially affect my kids to be out there about me. So you have my word on that. If I had to do that, I would have done that yesterday. But that's not who I am. That's not what I.
Okay, so we have another advert. Let's allow the advert to play so they make some coin. Ah, Justin, you shot yourself on the foot with so many now people just the internet. Immediately you just type in all the things that Justin have said over the years since their divorce. Everything pops up. So your 20 story to tell all, it's not going to help you. It won't. That's why they say do not talk too much. You said you had so many evidence, this thing. Why didn't you take those things to court to use it against her if you had them?
I don't know. It's like, and again, they were saying if I'm defending some of them, just as some of chorus fans say, I'm being paid by you, and I said it over and over that I had never even talked to you. Right. I don't know you. But, and nobody needs to know that you talk to me. No, I will not. I say I have like I don't know why they're doing these things, and I don't know if these girls, if you promise them anything, or if you, I don't know why they're doing this. I didn't promise them anything. I don't promise anyone anything at all. I don't do that. I don't mislead people. I'm like, no, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm so disappointed, and even like this young ladies, I'm disappointed. I'm like, what's the plan here? You see two people fighting. It's already hard enough for them. Why do you make it even worse? Because they want to. Why are people so vindictive? I don't get it. I don't know, because they want the man to be guilty. They want the man to be the guilty party. They want the man to be whatever I am. You know? The only thing I can say to you is do not speak anymore. Or let it go on social media. Of her, do your thing, do your job. I will try to talk to Nancy and Cora. I would definitely try my best. If you wanna prevent a tragedy, yeah, I would say talk to them now. I would talk to them now. You send me. I would talk to them.
Did you hear that? If you want to prevent a tragedy, I hope you people heard that, or should I take the recording back a little bit? Because before he just said that, I say he said with this recording, he's that's I feel like people that already heard this recording and other recording that will be out there, and the type of things that he has said from his own mouth on his live stream on Facebook, uh made people to speculate, made people to think that maybe he's directly or indirectly involved in this stuff. And then him coming out to act like he doesn't understand where people are coming from. Even if he's not involved, because of the way he spoke about her and the way he's still doing it. Whatever happens to her, he will be the first person that people will want to point fingers at. If she had passed, God forbid, in that UK attack, even the British government that would have been investigating that would look at him Because normally when someone passes, the spouse is one of the first person you look into, the family people closest, before you start going out to look at other people. So I don't know why Justin doesn't understand. What do you mean by, if you want to prevent tragedy, talk to her now so she can cooperate? Let's wait. What's that stuff? Let me pull it back a little bit because I want you people to hear it. Let's take it back a
But I
little
have
bit.
never
Okay.
even talked to you. Right. I don't know you. But, and nobody needs to know that you talk to me now. No, I will not. I said I have.
Why make it a
These things,
secret?
and I don't know if these girls, if you promise them anything, or if you, I don't know why they're doing this. I didn't promise them anything. I don't promise anyone anything at all. I don't do that. I don't mislead people. I'm like, no, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm so disappointed, and even at this young ladies, I'm disappointed. I'm like, what's the plan here? You see two people fighting. It's already hard enough for them. Why do you make it even worse? Why? Because they want to. Why are people so vindictive? I don't get it. I don't know, because they want the man to be guilty. They want the man to be the guilty party. They want the man to be whatever I am, you know?
Now is a man's thing,
The only
not
thing
a
I can say to
Justin's
you
thing.
is do not speak anymore. Or let it go on social media. Of her, do your thing, do your job. I will try to talk to Nancy and Cora. I would definitely try my best. If you wanna prevent a tragedy, yeah, I would say talk to them now. I would talk to them now. You send me, I would talk to them. Okay, so I don't want any electronic paper trail. Nothing. Do you have a pen and paper? Do you have a pen and paper?
You people listen very well. If you want to prevent any tragedy, I will say you talk to them now. I do not want any electronic paper trail. Do you have a pen and paper? This is where he's going to give out Korobidi's number to this stranger that he doesn't know, and also that of Korobidi's sister. From here on, I want everybody to open their ears. Please listen carefully. Listen carefully.
Okay, just 1 second here.
Now she's going to get a piece of paper and a pen because he doesn't want paper trail. It's not when you're trying to cover up something. That's when you do things like this. That's when you speak the way Justin is sounding on this audio we're listening. And that's when you do this type of thing. You don't want paper trail because you know that the police would, that's the first thing that the police will investigate if anything happens. They will check your computers, they will check all of that.
323? Yes. 362? Yes. 0409. So 323-362-0409. Yeah. And this is Cora. This is Cora's number.
He just gave out Korobidi's number.
Yes. You cannot tell them that you spoke to me because it's a violation of the restraining order.
Do
Exactly.
you hear that?
Yeah.
After giving Cora's number, he's saying, you cannot tell them that you spoke to me because that will be a violation of the restraining order. So I think as when their recording was going on, Cora had already filed that restraining order against him, but he still broke that rule by giving out her information to a stranger. And he knew that it was a violation and he still did it. But he said Cora is the one breaking all the American laws. So because of that, he can actually take the kids from her. And all of a sudden now, he's beginning to sound like, oh, the system is no longer working. The system is broken. That's because he didn't, he was, I believe Justin just felt like because he is an American, he will get away with whatever he does, forgetting that all the judges in the US will not be crazy. All the judges in the US will not be racist. All the judges in the US are not stupid.
What I would suggest is start off the conversation. Just be like, hey, I'm a blogger.
So you see, Justin not only gave out Cora Obidi's number and Nancy's number, but he's even telling the lady how to approach Cora so that Cora will not just drop the phone immediately. The person says, "Hello, I'm so so and so." He's actually suggesting how to go about it, because this is a woman he's been married to. He knows how she reacts. So he's trying to give this person more information on how to approach Cora.
And I just wanted to let you know, to get her attention so she doesn't hang up on you, that you have a sex video of her. And that'll get her attention.
Tell me what? Oh God. People where God go punish for this word plenty. I swear down. The fact that people see the truth and they will not say it. Can you imagine what as in Justin was the one that came out and said he didn't want this relationship anymore. And when you say something, people are coming and saying, "You people are supporting evil." Nobody's supporting anything. We're working with what Justin has actually said, all the information and everything that is out there. And we're also working with what Cora have said and all the information and everything that is out there. And when you compare both, you will notice that Cora does not care about talking about Justin. But Justin keeps plotting and plotting and plotting, and people are confused why people think that he's involved in this recent incident. Who does that? Who? Do your thing. You're no longer with this person. You people are trying to figure out how you're going to start co-parenting and whatnot, and you're still behind scheming. Let's keep listening. It's almost done. Tomorrow morning we will come with another live stream. So yeah, I know some of you in the US might be sleeping, but when you wake up, just rush to the channel and you will catch up with what we will be discussing in the morning. We have, I think, few more minutes and this will be done.
And that'll get her attention. And then be like, I have no intention of, basically, I have no intention of releasing it. I'm just trying to let you know what's out there.
Yes. And just for my own information, is the sex tape from the US or from overseas? Because I also need to know that detail. Is it something done?
It's in Nigeria.
Okay, in Nigeria. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them that she's used on with me, to my knowledge, at this exact moment in time, have been in Nigeria. I have no knowledge or proof of her doing anything in the States.
Okay, good. Okay. And what is Nancy's number?
Her WhatsApp number?
Yes, WhatsApp, please.
Let's see. Here we go.
Ακόμη ψάχνεις πρόγραμμα με χαμηλή τιμή για ένα μήνα.
Advert again. This person has packed advert on this. It's going on, because Justin Lin keep insisting that he has been the one that wants to co-parent in peace, and his ex is the one that has been bringing a lot of trouble. But
234.
234 here. Yes.
233.
Yes.
3655.
So I'm just going to repeat the number here. 234 818 233 3655. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm going to contact them today.
Okay.
Okay, and I will let you know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Again,
Well, let me know what they say, but I guarantee you're going to meet hostility and resistance.
Oh, I'm gonna go easy. We'll see what happens here.
I mean, I doubt they'll even answer your phone, and that's why I say you have a sex video of them, because that's the only thing that's going to get her to pay attention.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Justin.
You're welcome.
I'll try my best.
I appreciate it. I mean, you've been through a situation. I'm not trying to deprive Cora of the kids. I'm trying to deprive the kids of this drama.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you. Bye.
You can imagine.
Mende, tu as vu les réseaux sociaux là?
So here, this person started speaking language.
Donc, c'est une followers qui allait donner mon number au gars ici. Quand il y a une gars qui parle sur les réseaux sociaux là, et qu'elle parle, elle est neutrale. Elle ne t'accuse pas, mais elle est neutrale. Et elle parle beaucoup plus pour les enfants. Donc, elle m'appelle donc ce matin. Je savais parce que mon téléphone, si tu as le WhatsApp business, ça va marquer ton nom. Et c'est un WhatsApp business, mon téléphone ici.
All right, so that's that for that. So all the while this person is having this conversation, there's someone else there because you could hear the that this person was speaking there. I don't even know what language is that. If funny die. I beg if not a language, no vex. If that are your language, no vex, but if funny sharp. Anyways, back to what we were discussing. So you can actually see that this lady did not even come to Justin because Rook is really loaded. So you want a fake sex tape doctor and put out there. Well, ah, Aguadza. Hello. I always say Aguadza. Okay, I'm looking at your name. I'm trying to figure out. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. This lady, you can tell that the lady had her own interest when she came to Justin, but Justin was not smart enough to actually see the handwriting on the wall to understand that wait, this lady is not here for me. This lady, I just believe she's here for something for herself, or she just wants me to say something, and she will probably go out there. But Justin actually let his guard down. And sometimes when you feel like you're the smartest person in the planet, stuffs like this can happen to you. You saw that this lady kept promising him that she keeps to her words. She never told him who was those two ladies that brought those things to her, stating that he's been, behaving in a funny way. She didn't, but somehow their full discussion was out there. And you also notice that towards the end, all throughout when she was speaking with Justin, not even uh, uh, um a word came out of the other person's mouth, the male that was in the same room with her when she was making that call. Not we couldn't even hear his breath. We couldn't even there's no way you could have known that there was someone else there. Do you understand? But when she finished and dropped the call, that's when she started speaking her language, and you can hear the male person responding back. And if we knew the language, then maybe we will get the people that understand that language to translate um, for us, so we know what they said there after they dropped the call. But this lady went in for her own benefit, not for Justin's benefit. And I believe there are lots of people out there. Hello, Oyoyo's world. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. You're welcome, ma'am. That's Barrister Oyoyo in the building. Welcome. Oyoyo also carries hot gist. Okay, so if my video is not out, there yet, details. If my video is not out there yet, you can actually check Oyoyo's World channel. and you will find. Did, did you dream? Sorry. What is it? Sorry for that interruption. I'm sorry. Um, give me a second. Let me get this. Okay, just just a minute. All right, so like I was saying, so you guys catch up with Oyoyo's World channel here on YouTube. Also, she also covers this gist with Cora Obidi and Justin Dean. Also, so subscribe and also follow her, and you will hear from the legal angle, okay, of what's going on, because she is a legal person. Okay, so back to the story. I feel like Justin Dean, after Justin Dean has finished hyping himself, after Justin Dean has made us think that, oh, he's this person that is so, he's so smart, he's so out there, he's so this, he's so that, but he just went and actually let his guard down because he thought this person was going to work against his ex, but this whole thing turned back and backfired. So most, for those of you out there that were actually saying, why are people pointing fingers to Justin Dean, after listening to what Justin Dean just said, so I missed. So I will. Yes. So we were playing the Justin Dean's tape that he had a while, some months, I think, after he announced Cora's this thing. A blogger from Canada, I think, got in touch with him, and all their conversation was actually recorded. So that's what we just finished listening to, and it is hot, mostly towards the end. The kind of things he was telling the lady, how the lady should approach, how he gave out Cora Obidi's phone number, gave out that of Nancy, how he said Nancy is actually the main problem, okay? That Nancy made everything worse. Things were going good until Nancy came back into their destiny, and then everything went south. Justin has really refused to say anything. And if you go back and watch this and listen to this voice recording, and um uh so Justin just put himself in a very terrible place, that listening to all of these things that Justin have said, the voice notes, a lot of people, some people that he chatted with, some of the besties he met on online, that they later fell out. Is it the ones that said they borrowed money for him and all? So if you put everything together, the point I'm trying to make, also people are saying, you people just fail to, because even Justin himself is saying it. Sometimes he will come out and sound like, oh, some women are just supporting Koro Bidi because they are women. They just want the man to be the guilty one. He's just playing victim, victim, victim. Then I'm just thinking, do you not remember all the things that you said by yourself? Do you not remember the conversation you had with all those people that you were scheming with, and then you later fell out with them? You people had a fight, and now some of them have released chats from you, from private groups, and so many other things. So why is it even something that Justin thinks that now that he's telling us this part five, part I say part five, part 20 series of his tell all on Facebook that this is going to change anything. It's not going to change anything because this is just contradicting everything. He said he wants to co-parent in peace. The voice note we just finished listening, did that sound like someone that wants to co-parent in peace? Someone that was plotting, blackmailing, talking, accusation, everything, talking about if you want to prevent this tragedy. What do you mean by if you want to prevent a tragedy? That's like almost like a threat. Okay, this will not happen. If you want to prevent a tragedy, you better talk to them now. You understand? So he said a lot of things in this particular this in recording, that if anything had happened to, if something worse than what happened to Korra had happened, God forbid that Korra did not make it out of the UK alive, he would have been one of the first person that they will investigate. And the fact that he had all this conversation online, all these people also that had this conversation with him, that were so comfortable to have these conversations with him, they too, they will pick each and every one of them. It doesn't matter where you are, they will extradite you back to the US or back to the wherever the case will be taking place, and you will go to court and answer questions. And of course, you might delete videos, you might delete audios, you might delete anything, but the ones that they will find, they will still find it, and they will use it against you. So people should understand that when you're supporting someone, don't go and start supporting someone blindly. Always know that there is two sides to a story, and then there is the truth. So you hear from Mr. A, you hear from Mr. B, and then the truth is somewhere in the middle. So there's three sides to a story. Don't say it's just two sides, okay? Because both persons told you, and you feel like the person that sounds more calm and quiet is actually the one that is telling you the truth, and maybe the one that is just loud and anyhow, that's the one that is actually lying. There is much more out there, and I believe some of these persons are still looking looking after themselves because they don't want to implicate themselves, because probably in some of these conversations that they've had with him, they've said a whole lot of things that they shouldn't have said, and now they know that if they would dare to publicate such thing out there, of course they're going to face the backlash also. So for them, they're like, no, I'm not even going to do that. So people are still holding back on some of the things that they've done with Justin Dean. And it is really terrible. It is really, really terrible. Because I don't even understand why go this far with someone that, after you people went your separate ways, she just continued doing her thing. On some of the videos that he's doing online now, at least the five part four, he's, I think, yeah. So probably this, it's already late. Like I said, it's 1 a.m. our time over here. So um by the time we are waking up over here in Europe, the US, I believe he would have dropped part five and part six of his video. But the ones that we've already seen, he's already acting like, ah, he's the victim, this one and that one, and just trying to put out things there that will bash Cora. He was so quick, even though he has not reached the divorce part, he was so quick to talk about the leaking Nash thing and all of that, the royal blood leaking Nash, this one, she doing this and doing that in Nigeria. So there's just, it doesn't look like he's out there to really clear his name, but he's just out there to do more harm because his story is actually not adding up. And I don't know why he doesn't understand. That being said, um, time to go, time to go. Guys, school runs tomorrow, so I will see you guys in the morning. I know that most of you in the US, you might still be asleep, but yes, we have the playlist ready for Cora Obidi and Justin Dean gist. So if you're coming to the channel and that's the only thing you want to watch, just go straight to the channel. First of all, you have to subscribe, turn on your notification, and then go into the channel, click on playlist, and you will find that playlist. It's easy for you. You just see their videos and then the name of the playlist. You just know it's Coro Bidi and Justin Dean. So that's the only thing that you find on that playlist. So you can just put it while you're doing stuffs around. You can be playing and listening to a live stream that you missed. Okay, because we will carry you along. Part 20, that's going to be a long gist. And Justin is waiting for an apology from Cora, And the last time I checked, Cora was dancing on Facebook. Her last video I saw, Cora was dancing, doing her thing, promoting her new music. And I don't think she looks like someone that is going to apologize. And a whole lot of people on the previous live stream I mentioned it, people were dropping comments for me like, what is she apologizing for? Do you understand? So I don't even think that apology is coming anytime soon. So if that's the case, it means he's going to do his video until part 20. That being said, let me leave you people and time to go. See you all tomorrow morning. And when we finish with that, if Justin is doing more, if we have time in the night, and we will come back and also do more videos for our US audience so they can also join us. But if you don't catch us live, please jump on the playlist and listen to the one you missed and catch up. Okay, that being said, thank you also very much. I wanted us to listen to this audio together since Justin didn't want us to follow this his series. This is Tell All series. As I said, Korobili wrote a book and said a whole lot of things on her book that he too, this is the time for him to tell all. He didn't want to speak all the while because he wanted to co-parent in peace, but now he's finally out to spill the tea. So let's follow up, but let's actually catch up because I know some people are just going to catch up in the middle of the whole thing and they might not understand. So a little bit of the breadcrumb, let us be dropping it out there so you can follow that and get to the destination. Let's see if this will come to an end after he finishes this part 20 series that he wants to do. That being said, thank you also very much. God bless you immensely. And this is Entertainment Daily. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification. I said check out Oyoyo's World. She also talks about these stuffs, but she will come from the legal aspect, okay, giving us legal advice and whatnot. And for example, this audio that we've already heard, if anything, if they go to court, will they be able to still present evidence, or some evidence will be too old or outdated? But he said a whole lot of things that can implicate him in this particular audio, and I wonder the other ones that are out there might even be worse than this particular one that this blogger released. That being said, thank you all so very much, and I will see you all on the next one. Thank you, Oyoyo's World, for joining us. Thank you, Ause Agwaza. I hope I didn't bother your name. Ause Agwaza. Thank you. I say it. Who else was here that said hello? Um, Alexia Mba came in fast to come and bash us before we were live. Okay, so then the rest, our silent watchers, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oyoyo's well, thank you very much. Thank you. Well done too. So I will see you all tomorrow morning. Okay, because I believe by the time I'm waking up European time, Justin would have dropped a video. Or this is I keep referring to them as videos. They're not really videos, they are live streams. Okay, he's streaming live on Facebook. So yeah, Justin needs the coin too. Immediately Cora went viral. Justin was like, well, me too, I have to cash out. And Justin came sharply to come and start doing series eating on Facebook too. I was like, since when did you start eating on Facebook like your ex-wife? But of course, he wants to cash out also. Who no like money and no fish out? Thank you also very much. Good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. God bless you.